someone just started asking me, why do you work so much? I started really asking myself, why do I actually like it? And this is what this episode is about, and I boiled it down to the 6 big categories. I'm Robert Miskov, CEO of Pedal Consulting. We are top performing SME when it comes to number of successfully secured and implemented projects under Horizon 2020 and Horizon Europe programs in Central Europe. A couple months ago, our parents are visiting us here in Italy, and it's Saturday morning, early in the morning. This is typically the time when I do peacefully my stuff, either exercise or sometimes I get to work and start preparing the next week. And my dad walks into the office and he just taps me on the shoulder and says, oh boy, you have to work also on the weekends. And then I try to really reply it in a nice way, but probably there is some sort of allergy to these type of questions that I have. And I just told him, Dad, I don't really have to, but I kind of want to. So I really tried to be as polite as possible, but maybe it didn't come out in the nicest possible way. And it probably is rooted in the sense when some people are approaching me and try to inject their guilt on me that I work a lot. But over the time, when sometimes someone just started asking me, why do you work so much? Why don't you spend time on something else? Basically, why do you work? Why do you spend so many hours on working? I just developed this self-defense mechanism type of answer, which was because I like it. Period. Conversation over. But then I started really asking myself, why do I actually like it? And this is what this episode is about, and I boiled it down to the 6 big categories. The first reason why I love my job, and I hope that most of our colleagues, I hope that all of our colleagues or team members love our job, is the excellence. What I mean by excellence is that thanks to the game of grants, thanks to the project that we're implementing, we are really privileged and humbled to work with dream team players. I mean, we really have in our consortia, if you screen who are our partners, top universities and research centers in the world, not only in Europe. We have top class large organizations, companies. We have NGOs with very heavy weight in their respective domains. And just being around them, just being on their mailing list and sometimes physically present in the same room, it uplifts us and up-elevates our performance. And certainly excellence is one of the 6 main points why we love our job. Another reason why I love my job, and it's not really in the order of importance, they are kind of all equally important, is our team. Our team is really cherry-picked. We're super careful, making sure when we recruit new individuals that there is not only professional fit but also cultural fit. And even the cultural fit, I would argue, is slightly more important than the professional capacity, because we always believe that once an individual has the right set of mindset, then he or she will definitely be able to be on the right track also when it comes to professional performance. So before we started really acting our company, before it picked up and we started growing, it was rather 1 or 2 person show, and it fulfilled me until a certain moment. But then when we started growing, it was a completely different story, because I started really looking forward to our Monday EOS calls to exchange on various subjects, including when we were addressing issues list or scorecards, or our rocks, which are the most important assignments for the quarter. This is something that I truly enjoy. So obviously, the more people you're working with, also the more problems or challenges you're facing. But I realized that it's something that I really truly enjoy. The third reason why I like my job is the money, and I'm saying it without no shame whatsoever. And let me just unpack it quickly. Here I'll use one example that I came across recently. I really don't know where I heard it or read it, but there was this famous bank robber. I think it was in the United States. Don't ask me how many years ago, long time ago. And he robbed many banks. And once he got caught, I think it was I don't know if it was a prosecutor or if it was a journalist, but he got the question like, why did you rob so many banks? And his answer was really stunning. It was before that's where the money is. And I realized that's exactly the game of grants. Public authorities typically they do have money. International organizations they do have money. So once we spend our sweat, blood, and tears on making the 10th, 20th, 30th proposal, and finally we get that acceptance, there is also a nice envelope, nice chunk of money coming with it.